Hey boss,
Hey, how's it going, Adam?
I was wondering how do you prevent matting on a dog?
Prevent matting? That's a very good question. Seeing as how we're closed right now and nobody seems to have access to get their dog brushed, that's a very good question.
You sure are correct.
I am. Do you have a brush? Do you have a good
I got one.
slicker
I got
brush?
one right
You
here.
do? Okay, that
Yeah.
one's mine. Hey, don't eat off the treats, Trixie. You need a good slicker brush, the pin cushion kind. Oh, thank you, my little
What's that
model
called?
Trixie.
What's that called? A kin cushion?
Slicker brush. They have the little pins.
Oh, pin cushion.
Pin cushion.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
You also need a metal comb. A metal
Yeah.
comb. You need both of them.
Both.
So, if I could get my little model Trixie here to turn around. She's over here having a holiday with all the treats. There you go, mamas. Okay, so you need to go over with the brush. Brush out everything from nose to tail. Everywhere. We want to pay really close attention to anything that's going to be a high friction area,
Got it.
which is going to be like the insides of your legs,
Mm-hmm.
the back end where they sit down, ears move around, they flop around, so the ears themselves as well as under the ears, the cheeks, the face, all these areas mat up very quickly and very easily. You also want to remember to take off the collar and brush under the collar, because that collar rubs on that neck and it gets matted. Once you've brushed everything from nose to tail very, very well, the legs, everything, you want to go back over it with a metal comb.
Got it.
So you go over with your metal comb, and if your comb combs all the way through, you're good to go. Once again, remembering all the same areas. If your comb stops in a spot, it gets stuck.
Then what do we do?
What do we do? That means there's some mat forming there. So
Oh no!
in. Go back in with your brush and work that area some more. If it's more severe, you can get at any one of your pet supply stores a dematter. And then you go in with your dematter. You've got to be very careful. These have a blade on this side of it. So you want to get that blade under the mat and just kind of work at it so that you can.
And you
cut
want to put a
through
lot
that
of
mat.
pressure?
You don't want to put a lot of pressure.
No?
The blade part is up. The flat side that's not blade is against the dog, and I'm just sliding it under there and just gently working at it so that I can loosen that mat, and then go back in with my brush and brush it out
Okay.
and comb it out. You can also purchase dematting sprays that'll help loosen up the matting, so you can just kind of spray that on there, work it into the mat, and then do some more dematting and brushing and combing so that you can get all that out. Now, if you're opting to do any bathing yourself at home with your dog,
I sure am.
I know, because they're smelly now. You want to make sure that all of the mats and tangles are completely and totally brushed out before you put any water on your dog. Once that water hits those mats and tangles, they tighten and they get worse, and it's harder to get them out.
That's not good.
No, it's not good. It's not good at all, Adam. You want to make sure you're doing this every day for your dog. If they're smelly and you don't want to wash them, you can also just get a doggy cologne spray. There's lots of those out there on the market to get. You want to just make sure that you're using something that's designed for dogs. So now my stinky friend smells like roses, and you want to brush them every single day. So every day, take off the collar, do a nose to tail brush out with a slicker brush and a metal comb. Make sure they're totally brushed out, and this will help prevent mats and tangles from getting into the coat, so that once we reopen and you can come back and visit us again, we've got a nice clean canvas to start with to do whatever haircut it is that you prefer on your pet.